Yeah, like you say, the music kind of changed with you. So is that, and this is the way I see it, but I think, is it fair to say that, especially in the lyrics, it's more direct, more clear what you wanted to say, more about real?
Yeah, I think, you know, we're not singing about our teenage heartbreak anymore, you know, I'm glad for that, you know. I got sick of writing about my past relationships and things like that, because, you know, as much as they make for good songs, I've grown up a lot since then, and I think now we're talking about things that are actual real issues for people, you know, like heartbreak. I'm sure everyone goes through heartbreak and they want to hear a song about it, and, you know, it helps and all that good stuff, but, you know, writing songs about death and loss and, you know, anxiety and mental health kind of struggles, and but still about love and loss and life in general, you know. Writing about those things, I feel like, is far more important than just writing about heartbreak all the time, and it's far more interesting as a listener, I think, to just, like, you know, rather than just like, oh well, Neck Deep have written another breakup record, cool. It's like actually, you know, something kind of important, and you know, and writing those kind of lyrics is a lot harder usually. You know, it does require a lot more attention and a lot more thought, and I think that people appreciate that though, because, you know, maybe you're speaking to them in a way that they've, you know, they haven't thought out for themselves, or they haven't been spoken to before. So yeah, I think it's just more important to focus on like real issues, or at least things that everyone has to go through, you know.
Have you had a reaction from a fan that springs to mind to these kinds of
Yeah, we have a few fans who are very passionate about Neck Deep. Yeah, absolutely. We get tears a lot. Yeah, a lot of tears. But it's good though. When I see someone like that, you know, that just means that they connected in a way that in the way that you intended for them to connect. You know, seeing someone who said, you know, you saved my life or whatever. As much as, and I always say, no, we didn't save your life. You saved your life. But when someone says that, that's like, wow, my lyrics and our music.
That girl that came to Brixton that brought us roses.
Yes, that was a big one. Yeah, she, you know, she had a personal story to go along with you know, her love for Neck Deep and what she was going through at the minute, and it was really, really touching. And I remember seeing her at the front of the show that night, and she was just loving it, just going for it, and, you know, seeing someone so passionate about what we do, but also in such a way that's like, it genuinely does change people's lives, and that is something that I'll never ever take for granted. I'm very, very, very happy people can turn their life around after maybe listening to Neck Deep, but yeah, it's amazing. Shut down.
Right, I have one more question.
Hey, it's all good.
One more question. And then because of the album, I suppose it's a bit more personal, like you say, that it carries a little bit more weight. And every album, you've gone kind of, the band has kind of progressed and then become more successful, and especially the last one, then number 4 in America, I believe, and number 2 in the UK. Yeah. What does success mean to you? Are those chart things?
I mean, it's great to be able to say, like, yeah, that's what we did. I mean, and, you know, it makes you look good, but again, it doesn't really mean anything in terms of like what it makes you feel. You know what I mean? Like,
to me, it's more about just knowing that people get it. Do you know what I mean? Knowing that we can do what we want to do, what we need to do, and people are receiving it in the way that we kind of
intended for it to get it.
To me, that's success.
Yeah, because I think, you know, you put your heart and soul into writing music, and that is always been one of the most important things for us, that and playing shows. And yeah, just the fact that people can connect, the fact that people like it, you know, the fact that people understand where we're coming from and what we're trying to do with our music and what we're trying to do as people, that kind of confirmation and like respect from the fans is more than any like chart number. Like, a chart number is great, but it's just something for you to say, hey, we got this, look how well it went. But what really matters is what you can't really measure or like quantify. It's people's love for the band, that's what keeps you going.
Guys, thank you very much for your time.
Awesome.
Thank you.
No worries.
Perfect. Thanks.
Cool. Thank you very much.